My name is Adana Tillman, and I am Pullman Yards 2026 Artist in Residence. I am primarily a textile artist. I create contemporary quilts. I usually focus on portraiture and figurative works on the quilts. But during this residency, I'm taking a more of an abstract approach with my ideas and my designs. But it's still incorporating dyeing a lot of the textiles and a lot of surface designs with elements that are around Pullman Yards to give it more of a location site specific detail to the work. And I've always saw Pullman Yards. I would come for different events and I saw the history and the brick walls and the high ceilings and different remnants of the rail yard, which I thought was very interesting and, would lend itself to be another level in my work that would be appeasing to the eye, aesthetically pleasing, but as well as informative and still having movement and history, which, in my work, I focus on my family or people I know, but it's still like this journey of self-discovery and identity. And I feel like, working here, kind of exploring the identity of like Pullman Yards. When I feel like there's like this hidden life of something, I like to explore it more. So when I first came here, I'm like, oh, I just thought it was an industrial lot. So then I looked up and then I see the big steel workers, pieces that were still left here. I'm like, oh, what was that for? What did that do? What was that used for? And then I started looking up the rail workers, and then it just takes you down a rabbit hole, which I love, like taking down a rabbit hole any day. And then I went and ran into the Gandy dancers, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. So it was one thing led to another, and it was just more knowledge and just more to absorb into things that you never realize in the history of a place. I would say being here at Pullman Yards in the studio, I'm able to walk around the grounds and find things that I want to treat the fabric with. I laid rocks on fabric and bleached that so there will be an impression left on that. There's different chains that have been resting here for a long time, so I've been wrapping fabric in those chains so it could get like a rust dye permanent mark of those chains, and really bringing the history of the space into the work. And so finding those different elements around the grounds and then incorporating that into the work, I feel lends it like a special connection to the work itself.